Previous video we have seen what are the problems faced when resources are not equally distributed. Because of greed of few individuals, the resources are accumulated in few hands, and too much of use of resources by those people led to ecological crisis. Now, why is resource planning essential? So, before we see resource planning, let's see what is sustainable development. Because we have learnt that resources are very important for human survival, to improve the quality of life, to promote the economic development. So it is very necessary to protect the resources. So sustainable development is the most important. Sustainable development means development should take place without damaging the environment, and development in the present should not compromise with the needs of the future generation. So development should be there. When you develop, there should not be any damage to environment, and use the resources today as well as for tomorrow. That is, you should keep the resources for future generation too. That is what the definition of sustainable development. Now the next one, resource planning. What is resource planning? Why is it essential? The resources are not equally distributed. If you take India, you find some regions are gifted with rich resources, some are not, they are deficient in resources. So the development is also not uniform throughout the country. So the planning is very important. For example, if you take states of Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh, they are rich in minerals and coal deposits. Arunachal Pradesh has abundance of water resources, but they lack infrastructural development. The state of Rajasthan is well endowed with solar and wind energy, but lacks water. The cold desert of Ladakh is isolated from the rest of the country. It has rich cultural heritage, but deficient in water, infrastructure and other vital minerals. So what happens? Some regions have got the resources, some regions do not have. Some regions have got particular resources and they do not have other resources. So for the uniform development, you need the distribution of resources uniformly. So the resource planning is very important at the national, state, regional and local levels. Then what are the processes involved in resource planning? The first one, identification and inventory of resources across the region. That is, they do, what does the government do? It appoints the experts, and we have a particular department. It does the surveying. First they will find out which places have got what resources, and they do mapping of that place. Then what is the quality of the resource and what is the quantity available. The measurement is taken, the estimate, then how long will it be available, and what is the value of the output. So all these will be calculated. That is what inventory of resources. The next one, they plan. Once that is ready, then plan the structure with the appropriate technology, labor, that is what skill, and institutional setup for implementing. So you need government and government departments to do that. The third one, the matching the resource development plans with the overall national development plans. If this particular resource is developed, if it is developed, what will be the development for the entire country? So this is how it is decided. So that is what meant by matching the resource development plans with the national development plans.